Hello there, grade 12s, and welcome to a video solution of the November 2019 Mathematics Paper 2 Question 8. It is a Euclidean geometry question. Right, in this question, we are given a circle with various points on the circumference, and the following information is given to us. I always suggest with these questions, read the information quite carefully first and actually trace out, mark with your finger or a pencil, each point of information as you read on your diagram. Let's go through it. Okay, in the diagram, PQRS is a cyclic quadrilateral. So let's mark those points. PQRS is a cyclic quadrilateral. Chord RS is produced to T. So chord RS is produced to T. Produced means RST will now be a straight line. K is a point on RS and W is a point on the circle, such that QRKW is a parallelogram. And as soon as we see that parallelogram, all the properties of parallelogram should come to mind because they'll be helpful in this question. PS and QW intersect at U, and PST is equal to 136. and angle Q1 is equal to 100. Now that we've paid attention to all that, let's get into our question. Let's get on with the solution. Okay. Now, 8.1.1, we notice that the mark allocation is 2 marks. That means we have to give a statement and a valid reason to get our full 2 marks. And we are needing to work out the value of R. So let's mark that R on our diagram. We are needing to work out the value of the angle R. Keeping in mind that that angle R forms in the corner, one of the vertices of the parallelogram. So if we have a look at where this angle R is formed, we see that it forms a co-interior angle with Q1, a known angle. So that will immediately tell us that R is equal to 80 because co-interior angles, remember, add up to 180 degrees. So we have to state that as our reason. R equals 80 because it is a co-interior, because R and Q1 are co-interior angles, and we know that they're co-interior because QW is parallel to RK. Yeah. So there your examiner would see, you would get a mark for your statement and a mark for your reason. That's where your 2 marks would come from in that question. Right, the next one, angle P, 8.1.2. We're wanting to work out angle P, right? We're wanting to work out angle P there. So here, angle P, right? How are we going to work that one out? What we need to notice here is that angle P and angle R are opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, angle P and angle R are the opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. Let me just erase some of my markings so we can see that more clearly. So angle P and angle R, they're opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. That means that they also add up to 180. So we could straight away say that P is equal to 100 because it is the opposite angle of a cyclic quad. And just as we had earlier, 1 mark for your correct statement, 1 mark for your valid reason. Moving on to 8.1.3. You are asked to find out the size of PQW. Right, the size of PQW. Let's just mark that there. So the size of PQW, this little angle right there. We need to work out the size of that. Okay, now sticking with the fact that PQRS is a cyclic quadrilateral, we can see that this angle S2 or angle PST is the exterior opposite angle of angle PQR. So for 8.1.3, it's now worth 3 marks. First of all, we'd have to say that PQR, angle PQR, is equal to angle PST. PST, which is equal to 136. And that's because it forms the exterior angle of a cycloquad. Let's see if I can fit this in here. Not giving myself much space. Okay, so we've got that for our first step. And now we would see that Q2, in other words, PQW, is a part of PQR. So the total of angle PQR is 136. So to get the size of PQW, all we would have to do is to say it'll be 136 minus 100, which will be equal to 36 degrees. Okay, so again, our marks, our initial statement, and a valid reason of there being exterior angles of a cycloquad making PQR equal to PST equal to 136. And then your final calculation, getting your final answer, that would be your final mark. Okay, last question is to find out the value of U2. So 8.1.4. You know, as math teachers, we are permitted to make lame math jokes. This U2, still haven't found what we're looking for. We're looking for U2. If you still haven't found what you're looking for with U2, what we need to remember is that QW, if you're old enough to actually get that joke, or if you have parents that play U2, then you're probably cringing at how ridiculously stupid that joke was. But U2, if you still haven't found what you're looking for when you're looking for U2, then we need to see that QW, okay, is parallel to RS. That makes S2, which is 136, equal to U2, because we see QW being parallel to RT makes S2 and U2 alternate angles. So we could say that U2 is equal to S2, which is equal to 136, because of alternate angles. I really must apologize for that joke. That was terrible. You know, sometimes like mid-script, when you go off script to think of a joke, I should probably just stop myself, because like those jokes are just like, that was lame. But the jokes will get better, or maybe they just won't be jokes. We'll see. QW is parallel to RT. There we go. There you have it. That's a solution to question 8.1 of the NSC Mathematics Grade 12 2019 November Paper 2, question 8. I really hope it's been helpful. Please subscribe to the channel, Mr. Borchers Maths, on YouTube, and check out the website, mrborchersmaths.co.za, for more exam help and more tips. All the best with your studies.